Yo, YouTube, welcome back, and boy do I got a treat for you today. Today we got the Grandista Nero SS3 Son Goku and the Grandista Nero Vegeta, and we are gonna unbox these bad boys. I actually got the hookup for these from my boy Miguel Antunes, all the way from Texas. These two are overseas release figures, so it is almost impossible to find them over here in Japan. And if I do find them, they are guaranteed to be way overpriced over here. So thank you again, Miguel. You came in clutch, man. It's awesome. I really do appreciate it. So without further ado, we're gonna get in here and unbox and review these things. Let's go. Let's go. Alright folks, so I went ahead and got the other Grandistas to put next to them, just for size comparison. And standing next to the SS3 is the base Grandista Goku. And then I took the Majin Vegeta Grandista and put it right next to the Nero. So, just for size comparison, you can see how they stack up. They're basically the same size as the original Grandistas. So let me pull away these two and start with the Vegetas first. Alright, so first, because I know everyone's gonna ask, can it stand up without the sorry, my table's all crazy. Can it stand up without the base? It can. So I got like a little lump in this table, but it can stand up. Can it stand up well? I don't know. Maybe a little bit wobbly, but it does have the base. There you go. So let's get a close up. And I am more of a fan of base models of figures than the Super Saiyans or the blues, you know, and all the fancy evolutions or the fancy forms, if you will. But just like his hair is jet black, kind of original, you know. Just like the Super Saiyan version, he's standing in the same form. The paint is basically the same. He's got some black shading and outlines on his outfit, which is pretty good. And then you got some battle damage here on his skin, just slightly on both sides, blocking punches and whatnot. And then you can see he has some details in his veins and his muscles and stuff, so that's really good. And his face, they didn't overdo it, you know. He's got his kind of slightly disgruntled facial expression that he usually has. And then for the pants, you know, he's got the typical tears from battle damage. He's got some on his knees there, and his thigh. And the shading a little bit as well. His boots are kind of pretty plain and simple, white and gold. And there's the bottom. So on the back of his right boot is the stamp for authenticity. And there you have it. Now, what I want to show you that's special about this figure as well is that it comes with this this Scouter keychain. All right, so it's got the Scouter keychain. You can take the chain off And what I've seen from a lot of people is they take it and they'll place it right here over his ear and his eye, so it could look more realistic, and they kind of just like glue it up there or find some way to kind of fix it in that spot. They just take off the keychain. I'll probably do that later because I like it when he has the scouter on. I'll sit him up there next to Bardock with his scouter. So, but yeah, that's definitely a bonus right there, that scouter keychain. So very nice. And this Nero was actually very affordable. I think I bought him for like 39 bucks total, something like that. Let's get this measurement. And he stands at about 11.5 inches. Both of them are the same thing. So, very nice size figure. And he is heavy. He's a pretty heavy figure. So, we'll take these, put them back here for now. Okay, so next in line, we have the SS3 Nero Grandista Son Goku. And he's standing next to the base form. And you can tell the similarities between that one and the base form. They have a different stance, but their outfits, if you can see, are basically the same, a little bit different shading. But they stand up about the same height, I think. It's somewhat of the same mold. So let's take a closer look at the SS3. And you got those baby blue eyes, the kind of a mean mugging face. And this one's cool because you got the halo. So let me grab the other piece. And this one, what I noticed about these Neros is they both have accessories. So when I open it up, this head, the original head, came with this piece of hair, which went right there in place of this, and it doesn't have the notch, so I just replaced it with the hair that has the notch so that I could put the halo in there. I like the look with the halo, so I just used that. But if you check out the hair and the color, it's got a nice sheen or shine, if you will. It's really nice gold, and the hair is gigantic, and I had a really hard time putting on his head because it's not, the fit is pretty snug. His outfit, pretty typical. It's I think a little bit darker than the base, slightly. It's got the same tears. The muscle tone is good and plain. It's got a little bit of shading. No veins or anything like that. Royal blue belt. It's got the typical orange pants with the shading and slight battle damage in the pants, just like the original. This is regular boots. On the bottom, this yellow base, and on the back of the right boot is the stamp. Now his hair is like super sharp, and it was hard to get on, like so hard that I was like trying to force it. And if you can see my hand, I gotta kind of stab me there. So got some battle damage myself from this SS3 Nero. But really cool figure. And guys, I can't even stress how heavy this thing is. It's like, I know it's probably all in the hair, but it's really heavy. Probably the heaviest. I don't know. I think I'm gonna tell you what, man. That Jiren, the omnibus Jiren that came out, I think this one's actually the same weight, if not heavier. But yeah, and I will tell you this, that it can't really stand without the stand because of how heavy his hair is. So yeah, so he needs his stand for this one, because his hair weighs him backwards, or makes him lean backwards. So he's got to have that stand. Yeah. And let's go ahead and measure him. So for the SS3, for the SS3, he's gonna be about 13 inches. Wait, let me see. Yeah, about 13 inches, maybe a little bit less. Then the base is gonna be 12. So because of his hair, he's about a full inch, maybe three quarters of an inch bigger than the base. Alright, so that wraps it up. This has been a review of the Grandista Nero SS3 Son Goku and the Grandista Nero base Vegeta with the Scouter. I'll put that on later. But these are two of my favorite figures. I say that a lot. I got a lot of favorite figures, but these two, especially out of the Grandistas, they're really stepping their game up. So these are two figures that I highly recommend that you guys go out and get if you don't have it already. But that was our review and our unboxing. If you have any questions, just like always, please leave them down below. If you like the video, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And invite your friends. Man, we're close to 100 subscribers, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Got a couple other figures that I want to do reviews on, so we're going to get them up here real soon. I appreciate you guys' support, and I'll see you guys next time. Smash Mob. Sultan out.